Hello, guys and gals, and welcome to another episode of Skills and Abilities. Today, we're going to be going over the skill called Engorge. Engorge seems to be almost designed specifically to be interfaced with Blood Boil, which we literally just covered. Blood Boil is an ability where you burn the HP of your minions to cause an explosion, which then gives you essentially what you're looking for. Now, the interesting thing about this whole setup is that you can go back and forth between the two, and you can definitely get some interesting damage out of it by essentially just burning the HP of your minions away. Problem is you don't want your minions to die, right? So, like, even if you're burning the HP of your minions to get free damage, you want to have some way to be able to heal them once everything is said and done. Well, the way that Engorge works is you can basically sacrifice a nearby corpse, and by sacrificing that corpse, you can essentially heal your minions. How much you heal your minions for, and like how much replenished life and stuff they get, is of course dependent on the level of the ability. As you can see with the current ability that I have, we're getting replenished life 100, defense 500, physical damage to your minion reduced by 5%, attack speed increased by 35%, heals demon's life by 66%, and gives the minion 87% lifesteal for 113 seconds. Honestly, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, you basically use this like once or twice while you're in a battle for that maximum, because of that freaking duration that's on there. And like your minions are going to be full life pretty much all the time. Not sure if you actually need it, but I mean, it is what it is. At lower levels, it doesn't last quite as long, only 50 seconds or 47 seconds, and the amount that it heals your minion by does go down rather tremendously. You don't necessarily even need any points in it to it, honestly, but I mean, is what it is. Blood Oath gives it synergies, which is another way to make your minion tanky. So Blood Oath giving your minions life, resistances, physical damage reduction, and then this one, of course, coming in and giving your minions defense per level and replenish life per level and lifesteal and all sorts of other crazy stuff. I mean, it's a pretty self-explanatory skill. It's a way that you can heal your minions. What are the limitations of the ability? Well, the limitations of the ability are basically this: it only works if you have a corpse. So if you're fighting a monster and there are no corpses nearby, well then you can't do anything. So like when you're fighting the Ubers, or you're fighting like say Uber Diablo or Pandemonium Diablo or Uber Bale or Uber Mephisto, or you're fighting the new Colossal Ancients and there's no corpses nearby, it very well might not have any effect whatsoever. In fact, it's one of those abilities like Corpse Explosion that just doesn't really have any usefulness if there's no corpses. So if you have somebody in the group using Redemption, or you have some cold characters shattering all the corpses, it might be difficult for you to actually get this off if you need to. It seems to be designed, as I said before, by default to be used with Blood Boil, but you could totally use it without it just to keep your minions alive if you don't want to use Blood Boil. The synergies for it are one that, like the Blood Oath, as I was talking about earlier, which is actually something that you're probably going to build anyway if you want some tanky minions. Like, for instance, if you just want to do a setup where you have like a tank minion that can essentially keep the aggro off you while you do damage, the Goatman can work just fine for that situation. You're definitely going to put some points in the Blood Oath, and having at least 1 point into Engorge can allow you to heal your Goatman whenever he gets into trouble. But all in all, it seems like Engorge was designed almost specifically to be used in combination with Blood Boil, and maybe not something that you really use an awful lot outside of that scenario. However, in the context of Blood Boil, it actually works surprisingly well. If you will summon your minions, you just like use that ability on them to have them like bleed their blood out essentially. And when you do and you use Engorge, you can pretty much just heal them back to full almost instantaneously. Like, it's kind of broken, actually, because it heals 66% of their HP and gives them more life and gives them more attack speed and gives them more defense and gives them replenished life. I mean, it's just absolutely broken. Like, it's not just like, hey, let's heal your minion. It's your minion now has 100% health, and we gave it several ways to prevent it from taking any damage, including more defense, lifesteal to prevent any further damage by basically being able to steal that life back, and also we give them some attack speed too, because why not? Because that way they can attack faster, and if they can attack faster, they can life leech faster, and if they can life leech faster, they can stay alive easier. I mean, it's like all around just like a crazy ability that just makes your minions way tankier. Now, the only thing I can think is that, like, for instance, if somebody just one shots your minions, there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it. Like, this ability doesn't prevent your minions from getting one shot, but it will help your minions stay alive in a situation where they're not getting one shot, right? Um, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I don't really feel like there's a whole lot to talk about with this ability. It is what it is. It's obviously designed specifically to keep your minions alive, and it does that job extremely well. Almost too well, some people would say. As always, I do appreciate you guys and gals watching my videos. Next up is going to be the Bind Demon video, which I'm pretty excited about, and it's probably going to be a long one, unlike this video. And as always, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button if you enjoy the content, and keep watching.